This is an insight from WellView 365, powered by freshnews.ai. Healthcare operators are turning waiting room communication from background noise into core infrastructure that boosts operational efficiency and patient experience. Executive summary. Waiting room screens are being reframed as structured communication systems that shape how staff and patients absorb information before an encounter begins. By standardizing visual messages about workflows, policies, and visit steps, these displays quietly align expectations and behaviors in shared spaces. The result is smoother interactions, fewer avoidable questions, and more consistent execution of clinical and operational processes across locations. Today's signal. Operations leaders are revisiting waiting room screens during annual budgeting because underused displays represent lost capacity for staff training and workflow smoothing. Throughput pressure is exposing how much time front desk and clinical staff spend repeating instructions that could be handled visually. Treating this surface as part of onboard staff faster with clear visual communication shifts work off people and onto a controllable system this quarter. WellView 365 enables onboard staff faster with clear visual communication by centralizing throughput monitoring, field publishing, and digital management across end-to-end delivery paths. Why it matters. Here are 4 takeaways. First, reduces repetitive explanations at check-in by shifting standard instructions onto consistent visual loops. Second, shortens new staff ramp time by reinforcing key policies and workflow norms in shared spaces without adding training sessions. Third, lowers error and rework risk when process changes appear visually in waiting rooms the same day they are approved. Fourth, makes better use of existing hardware, so content budgets support operations goals instead of passive entertainment. How it works in practice. A common example is a busy clinic lobby where a large screen runs cable TV while front desk staff field the same questions about forms, payment, and visit steps. The Digital Experience Manager builds a standard playlist with check-in steps, document lists, and short process explainer slides, then routes it through clinical and compliance approvals. Operations sets a schedule so the loop runs during peak hours and swaps to general wellness content later. Staff notice fewer basic questions and can point patients to the screen instead of re-explaining. When policies change, the manager updates one asset and pushes them across locations, avoiding printouts and inconsistent scripting. One practical adjustment. Pick one high-friction waiting room interaction and convert it into a short, approved visual sequence for existing screens. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, audit current waiting room screens and list which repeat questions or onboarding messages could move to visual loops. Second, meet with clinical, compliance, and patient experience leads to agree on 1 or 2 priority topics for visual treatment. Third, review draft simple slide or video templates that match existing policies and routing rules for patient-facing materials. Fourth, set a 1-week pilot in one location, capture staff feedback on question volume and clarity, and decide on scale-up steps. Read more at wellview365.com.